What's up, guys? It's me. I'm back. It is incredible to be coming back from Tony Robbins and waking up and feeling super alive and in charge of my life and on purpose. And I almost forgot to give you guys the third food that I eliminated from my diet, my daily intake, when I started getting healthier. Now, I actually had a conversation with a client of mine last night where she was explaining her process of eliminating foods for healthier living. I mean, I can't even sit here and talk about weight loss, but when we do want to lose weight, you guys have to understand that a lot of times that weight is on there because there's something going on the inside. So when I was speaking to this woman last night and she was telling me about the things that she was eliminating to improve her health, I was like, are you getting my emails? Because these are the exact things that I'm talking about. And she said, no, I'm not. She got them, they're in her inbox. She didn't open them yet, but now she did, and she's checking out the fact that this stuff is for real. There are foods that you can just start to replace and experience greater levels of health and well-being and energy and vitality and everything else that's on the other side of goodness. So we got that first food for you, right? If you guys checked your email, the first one I told you, the first thing that I cut out was dairy. And actually in the seminar that I was in last night, they were talking about how there's a genetic mutation in cows that produces a little thing called casein A1 that is actually what us as humans are not responding to very well. So that kind of explains how dairy is doing some funky things in our body. And then the second food that I told you guys that I had started to eliminate was the gluten and the processed refined carbs. I started along with my team of, my friends, my support community. I had started to eliminate those refined and processed carbs. And I'm telling you guys right now, you will watch the weight drop off. You will start to feel more energy when you're taking in whole foods. So I gave you a list in the previous video of some of the foods that your carbs, right, the starches that I would lean towards if you still need those carbs. And then today, I have for you the third thing that I had eliminated to feel absolutely incredible. And I'm going to do a little drum roll. Are you ready for the drum roll? I don't know if I can do a drum roll. Let's try it. It's sodium. Sodium! I think the first time I ever started working with a personal trainer, he had grabbed the back of my arm and he says, you see that? You see that right there? That's salt. I was like, oh my God, why are you touching? You're touching my fatty part of my arm right there. WTF, what's the deal, dude? He's like, it's salt. Everything that we eat has sodium in it, and it actually increases, like it lets us hold on to water. It blows us up. So when I was thinking about my journey, and I was like, okay, what are the foods that I eliminated? And I remember saying frozen meals, super convenient, but have you ever looked at how much sodium is in them, right? So you're paying $5 for a lean cuisine or whatever it is, and that $5 is not even getting us to achieve the health and the results that we want. Waste of money. Might seem cheap, but if you guys know me and you know me well, I have that little conspiracy theory that they're making the bad food cheap so we all go for it so then we can spend money on pharmaceuticals. Bet you guys didn't know that, did you? But it's true, unfortunately. So we have to take charge, we have to take action, and we have to draw the line in the sand to say, no, we're going to eat whole food. Right? I think Whole Foods, the actual store, is a billion-dollar industry because it's health. Guys, who better to invest in than ourselves? So the first thing that I eliminated was those very convenient frozen sodium-laden meals. I mean, they were pretty tasty, I'm not gonna lie, and very convenient, but I had to get rid of them and make smarter choices. Whole foods, right? Eating whole foods, not frozen stuff. A lot of people that had also heard my story about how I got into this field was because of my mom. And I watched my mom, who died of cancer at age 63, eat frozen meals like every day. So I psychologically, emotionally, mentally couldn't even eat them. So that was pretty easy for me. But when I found out why, one of the reasons why that it was not aiding in my health, I was like, okay, sodium, ditch the sodium. The next thing would have been the processed meats. Again, You go to the deli counter, you tell them to slice you up some ham, some cheese, which is dairy, and all those other cold cuts, and they're super processed with things in them that you don't even want to know about, and lots of sodium. Even when you're going for the low sodium options, which may be the first step for you, you're still not getting really quality food, and you really don't know what's in there, because I'll tell you right now that little butterball, yeah, that's not real food. Sorry, but not sorry. So sometimes I like to think of myself as that coach that tells you things that you don't really want to hear, but I have a mission, and my mission is to let you know the truth and let you know that you can make healthier choices. You can change your life by making smart decisions and investing in yourself, and it starts with the food that you eat, that we eat, right? So we got the frozen meals, ditched them. The processed meats, we got rid of those. We started having real meats and real proteins back in the day. In my journey, I also got rid of canned foods. Yes, I'm sorry to say, but your canned foods also have lots of sodium. And again, I think my first switch was probably towards having tuna in water, no salt added. So if we can start looking for the things that are no salt added, unsalted nuts if you're eating them, or low sodium chicken broth, which can come in a canister, those were the first switches that I made towards eliminating the vast majority of sodium out of my diet, right? Even when I would go to get sushi, I would ask for low sodium soy sauce. So if we can start making those moves and those switches towards the low so and getting rid of our high sodium intake, we're making very smart choices for our health, our blood pressure, our insides, our water retention. We want to kind of get those fluids through us and let them out. So that would be the third food that was eliminated. And guys, with those switches alone, you should be seeing and feeling a difference. And I want to hear about it. So maybe you take it on as a 3-week challenge, right? 1 food per week. But please don't do it alone. Message me. Let me know that you want in on a free community of support. There's no strings attached to it. I am literally here to serve and to give you guys these tips that changed my life, that I didn't have to pay for. I just did the research. So you guys have probably got if I'm 37, which I know that I'll be dating myself, I mean, at least 10 to 15 years of research, investigation, an obsession with what foods do to our body and how they make our insides function and how we react to that and how we feel. So there is a 4th food, and a 5th and a 6th and a 7th, but I'm gonna leave it at those 3 for right now. And of course, if you guys are interested in joining a free community, just send me a message or reply here to this video or this email, and we can add you in there. That way you can get moving on those steps forward to feeling incredible. And of course, if you're looking for that one-on-one support and you want to catapult yourself into the results, you send me a message, we discuss coaching, whether it's right for you, whether I'm a right fit for you or not, and we move you forward and we get you results. That is something that I guarantee. So that's it, guys. If you want to know that 4th, 5th, 6th food or anything else, you're going to have to join the community. You're going to have to send me a message. But with those 3 alone, I know you're going to have tremendous results and tremendous success. So I am wishing you the most incredible day and week ever. Thank you so much for being here with me, and share this with people. Guys, this is our health. These are our loved ones. This is our family and our community. So don't keep this stuff to yourself. Put it out there, all right? Love you a ton. See you guys on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Bye.